now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for the home team here, they'll hit double digits with their 10th win of the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile,
God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted. East Coast and 6'4s hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in them trenches. It's no difference. Neither one play games when swinging for them fences. We want the finer things that's expensive. That hit them either close range or at a distance. If God for me, why bother? I got my game from the Godfather. Top of the food chain, rock bottom. And handle my business when it was my problem. Jeep. Flossing with a gold chain. I got my Turkish rope with matching gold things. Bomber jacket in the winter, it's a cold game. I met some East Coast up in Spokane. Some of the realest in this dope game. I got my curly top looking like special ed. Clean fade on the side, bumping that red head. Clean tags when I ride, ducking the feds. East Coast, they get that bread. You you end up dead. Them West Coast, they leave that spray. And now you got calling your dread head.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted.
Today, from U.S.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
But one of the things we talked about coming into this was we were never going to question the fight that he's going to have for all 4 quarters of a game. But ideally, you want him fighting for big plays and first downs early, not fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage, as we saw right there.
And this is going to be incomplete.
I don't think either one of us is surprised about who they just targeted on that one. I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as possible. Off to a nice start, but unable to haul that one in.
Yeah, already looked his way a couple of times on this opening drive. Can't connect there. Time to take you back into the ball game. It's a red zone alert as this defense faces a 1st and 10 in the final minute of the opening quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. First down, here's the run with Cook. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Up the middle, Nwangu. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll look to throw. Got an open man. Now the ball comes loose. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. It's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. nothing but daylight ahead. He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown.
On first down, Fields. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down. Here's Fields.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And that is incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away.
$35 yards that time on the punt. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Fields on first down.
He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson.
And they are into field goal range now as he's got the first down at the 26. Here's Fields. They'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
To throw again on second down.
Fields.
He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will do it. A potential turning point in a 1-score game. What can this defense do as they look to hold on to their second half lead? And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. They'll try the middle with Cook. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the first and goal. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a first and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead. Oh, how about this on first and goal? And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Back to throw. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Time and issue here as the offense needs to find a way to get into field goal range. But working in their favor, they do have all 3 timeouts at their disposal.
Now Fields.
Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And that is incomplete.
John Mechie was his intended target.
And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Back to throw. Fields. Open man. He completes it to Judy.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down.
Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Pierce will try to pick it up.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to take the lead here in the final minute. His kick is indeed good, and it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were...
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
My day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no hiding. It's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no hiding. Tell them line it up. Like a 4th and 1, we sneaky when we slide them. Yellow offense with no defense, now y'all time is up. We make the hits, y'all take the hits, and now we fired up. 3, 2, 1, don't need no break. Hut 1, hut 2, give it straight, that's how I like it. And we grind it every night to make it hit, now it's exciting. See, they just getting cake, they ain't never gonna get no ice. And all we want is chips, ring fingers looking ice. My day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no hiding. It's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no hiding. See, we came up from the bottom, me and squad got it. And we made it through them problems, now it's God body. We eat, sleep, breathe this. Wave till they see sick. Do it right the first time, they all try to remix. Yeah, they grinded, but we grinded different. Tell them they time is ticking, but we time a fish. Bet not leave a minute stock it. Something like the goat off in their pocket. Whole squizzy riding with me, who gon' stop it? My day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no hiding this.
Today, it's Madden NFL Football.
On second down and 4, Fields. Got his man, and it's caught now. Jerry Jeudy hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Tigers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster. So the defense backed up here. Let's see if they can hold on this next play. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On third down, here comes Swift. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 47 yards rushing for him on their opening drive of the contest, and it's now first and goal. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A red zone situation coming up. We'll see how this defense can respond to an impending first and goal. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Second goal. Mayfield down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. From 3. On first and 10, here's Fields. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Being chased out left. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Now a first down throw. Fields. Got a man. That's Ayuk. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. Fields, as they step, got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. We drop you into the action here, neck and neck, tie game, third quarter, third down. Can this defense get the stop? On third down, Mayfield. He's got this complete to Williams. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to. We drop you into the action here, neck and neck, tie game, third quarter, third down. Can this defense get the stop? And he is going to have a Lions first down as the down conversion. Here's a toss play right to Swift. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close.
We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB.
And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Mayfield. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Late game, that hurts. Take the touchdown off the board.
No doubt about it, and this is where you make a great movie scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go out and score again. Can he get it done?
And here he'll get it down to the 7.
A bit of extra pressure now for this one on Joey Sly.
This for the lead in the final stages.
Sly able to put this one through.
Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So this offense trailing by 3. They need to either get into field goal range to tie it or push it all the way into the end zone to win it. They have 2 timeouts on their side. Oh, a leap it. He will make the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Pierce gets this one running right.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Back to throw.
This will be caught. Judy.
And it's going to be the Lions 21. He's back to throw. This will be caught at the 2. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They'll look to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete. They took their shot for the end zone, almost cost him.
And he made the right play there, knocking it away. But, boy, it looked like he had a chance to come down with the football. And if he does that, this thing...
And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
Charles, that drive was... Mayfield. St. Brown on the catch. And he's going to pick up a first down here as that clock continues to run.
Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game.
Now Mayfield.
He's going to let it fly.
Well, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted.
And a big turnover. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage,
championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish,
I just scraped it off the top, got it out the road, out the curve, out the block. I was already sold out of work by 10 o'clock. Too deep in the streets, felt that pain, but it meant a lot. Whenever I come, I'm moving with a 2. I paid it out the yeah, tell me what I gotta do. Pull up in a bucket crew, one for me, two for you. Yeah, like with the roof. The chain don't cut me loose. Yeah, I'm off the chain, I'm off the noose. Yeah, get him picked off Bentley, white like cotton.
so good, my doors don't gotta lock 'em. Watch the dirty money with oxy. I miscount cause I'm off yeah, these bigger than a damn proxy. Call my he said get that block like a boogie. I like riches hit like nookies. You ain't scared of no, but you scared to put on your hoodie. Man, my like Woody.
I just ripped it off the top, cut it off the road, off the curve, off the block. I was already sold out of work by 10 o'clock. Too deep in the streets, felt that baby, that meant a lot. When the what I gotta do, I'm moving with a two. I paid it out of full. Yeah.
New toys, convoys, 100 carats on my neck, my boy. That 100 bunny rabbits tryna get my boy. From the cabbage I collect, my boy. Heard you this gorillas, let me check, my boy. Say nothing silly, you regret, my boy. Cause we got banana on the my boy. And I can send it in a text, my boy. Thumbs up for the emoji with the flex, my boy. Personalize every threat, my boy. Toll free, that's direct, my boy. And if you need a couple, I'm to connect, my boy, off the top.
I just ripped it off the top, cut it off the road, off the curve, off the block. I was already sold out of work by 10 o'clock. Too deep in the streets, felt that baby, that meant a lot. Whenever she calls, do what I gotta do. I'm moving with a two. I paid it out of full. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose. Yeah, I jump out the booth. Then I might hop through the roof. Count on the rings. My team is the truth. But they some liars to you. And they never sing, huh? But they always shoot. And all of their diamonds are new. And that's why I'm here with villain. Cause I really get it. And I need all my honeys in blue. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose. Make a choice. I need 100 pack for my boys. They be hating and talking and talking and hating. I bet you I kid.
Today.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Jalen Petrie picking up the sack on a safety blitz.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
They'll run for the first time with Breece Hall.
And able to work his way down to the 16. 8 yards here, so that gets him back within striking distance. And now it's 3rd down. Wilson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Jalen Petrie, now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a line football.
Well, they're sending out an early memo that points are not going to be easy to come by in this one. A block here in the open.
We have a red zone update. This defense stacked up here with a 1st and 10 inside the 15. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
From the 7, it's 2nd and 5.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Eluding the press. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. But I think a Jet was able to recover, and they'll keep possession thanks to a heads-up play.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
Wilson. Dancing to his left. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not. So here's the situation upcoming. Second quarter, third down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. Steps away to his left. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Now we've got a field goal coming up here for Chicago. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And his kick is good. 3. They'll run with Hall. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. To throw is Wilson. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Throwing is Wilson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated.
A big drive now for this offense. They'll have all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they search for a late score. Forced out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Carl Lawson picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. From the gun, here's Fields. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Meanwhile, Fields' throw completed to Mechie.
And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 33. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Fields' throw here into the hands of the receiver, Judy. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. He'll look to throw.
Got a man, it's Judy, complete.
And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 15-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
That's complete out left to Ayuk.
Touchdown!
Brandon Ayuk.
The margin for error for this defense is slim because a field goal would change the complexion. Can they get the stop they need? Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. It's going the other way. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position.
Now a handoff for Pierce.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Now the defense will burn as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should... Wilson to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds. 19 left. Now Wilson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh, he still makes a catch, even though it was tapped by the linebacker.
So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and
win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis.
Yeah. You're in the presence of the realest essence. I've been serving lessons since the days of my adolescence. On the Cypress block, young buck, like we knew it all. Do it all, matter of fact. I look back and do it all. I can remember the haters say the game will ruin y'all. What's that to me? Don't give a fuck about a hater. Let them like the in my paper.
They call me Big Dog, riding with the hillbilly. Q-Bone staying with the lick. Really became a boss many years back. When I'm gone, can be pull your tears back. We put the bang and produce. You got no chance of hanging. And take the tails when you're flipping the quarter. We ain't slowing down, we crashing through the border.
So let the rhythm hit him, just let the rhythm hit him. Cause when you feel it in your soul, lift the sound system. Now turn it up, a little louder, turn it up, a little louder, turn it up. We never turn it down, universal sound. When we hold the pound, take a look around. When we touch the town, knock the way, stomping in my big black J's. Corny, get stuck in the maze. We never suffer fools, had enough of you. False friends and loose ends make me wanna fool. That we got another world tour, touching every shore, from Cali to Singapore.
Every day I'm seeing more in the temple as we rock up tempo instrumentals. I saw my dream in a dream, then I woke up. Put the dream team together, now we one time.
So let the rhythm hit him, just let the rhythm hit him. Cause when you feel it in your soul, lift the sound system. Now turn it up, a little louder, turn it up, a little louder, turn it up.
You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose.
Today.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Complete. Smith has it.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Burrow. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith.
And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Again, it's Burrow.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific as they threw the ball downfield.
And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Trouble certainly brewing for this defense after that last play, as now they'll need to defend a 1st and goal from the 5.
Here we go.
Trouble certainly brewing for this defense after that last play, as now they'll need to defend a 1st and goal from the 5. Burrow will throw. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So, Charles, this a defense that hasn't made a lot of mistakes like this on the road to this playoff matchup, but that a bad one there.
Yeah, you definitely want to rattle and shake up the other quarterback.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Just inside of 2 minutes for this offense. 2nd quarter. They've got the football, but on their own side of the field. And this will be
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Still a couple yards short of the 1st as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
To throw is Fields. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy.
Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. A big play there just before halftime. 44 yards.
Right back to Judy, and it's complete.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jordan. Touchdown!
Brevin Jordan.
Okay, the field goal unit out on the field as they look to get 3 points here in the waning moment of this first half. And his kick is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. Big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this 3rd down stop in the 3rd quarter?
And that near...
Now we've got a field goal coming up here for Chicago. He hit his first, this one from 38. And this one is right through. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this 3rd down stop in the 3rd quarter? And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Sets up
give to Pierce.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And it's in. They turn it over. We've got an onside kick coming up. With a kicking team trailing by 5, they need to recover this football. Oh, and the Bengals look like they got it back. They did. Bengals. Now Burrow. Throw left side, complete to Chase. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Here's Fields. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Able to find Judy. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. All eyes on Fields. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Still time to go for the win, but they've got to get up and spike it quickly.
Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with 3rd down coming up. 56 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Now Fields. Steps away. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw. Fields on the move to his left. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate. Oh, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. And the AFC champion has been crowned onto the Super Bowl.